Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. How are you guys doing? I don't like this light on my face. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you for joining me today. How are you guys doing, by the way? Welcome. Sorry, I'm coming in a few minutes late. I was adjusting my light and I still did not get it. It's giving me shadow at the back, and I don't like that. That's what has been, you know, keeping me from, you see, I don't like the light. Okay, I'm just going to do this without the light, okay? I think I'm better so I can see everybody clearly. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you guys for joining me today. As we come into the live, don't forget to like the live stream, don't forget to share, and don't forget to contribute in the comment section, okay? So I've been discussing about this blogger, this content creator that was recently arrested. And a lot of people came to my comment section to say it was not true, that the content creator was not arrested. Lo and behold, I got an information with the link and the Nigerian, verified source that this person was arrested on the 5th of February. And mind you, today is the 20th. So do the math. How many days has this person been in detention, or rather in jail? And what is the reason why this person is in detention? Why is this person in jail? These are the questions we should be asking ourselves today as you come in. I've made 2 videos about this blogger because, first of all, I thought she was bluffing, because how could you come on live and tell people that, yes, you've been arrested? But on a second note, getting details from King Esther, shout out to her on Facebook, he confirms that this person was actually not bluffing. There was an arrest that was going on. But people still came to my comment section on YouTube telling me that she was not arrested and things like that. But today is confirmed. You saw it on my thumbnail. Confirmed. This person is no longer in police detention that arrested her. She has been transferred from one city, that's from the Federal Capital Territory of Abuja, Nigeria, to all the way to Lagos, Alagbo, Kirkiri, which is the maximum prison. What did she do to warrant that? What are the charges brought onto this person? The charges against this person are 11 count charges, and all of it are bordering on what? Cyber bullying. My light is coming back again. I thought I turned it off. I don't like the light. It's giving me all the shades of let me turn it off. It's giving me shades at the back. Sorry about that, guys. So this person was arrested based on what? Cyber bullying, cyber stalking and harassment, threats to life and things like that. And it was because of what? All the things this person has spoken against Korra Obidi. It must have, to some people, they would have forgotten about it. But let me remind you guys, Korra Obidi visited Korra last year. Who is Korra Obidi, for those just joining me for the first time? Korra Obidi is Korra Obidi's father. He visited the USA last year, seeing his second granddaughter from Korra for the very first time. It was a moment of joy and excitement, which Korra shared with the world on social media platforms. But because of hatred and jealousy from certain set of people, I call them women in the WhatsApp group. And if you want to know my opinion concerning women in the WhatsApp group, check out my live stream. I did tons of videos about them. Okay. And I hope you guys can hear me. I didn't even check the sound. Woo. Okay. Yeah, I can hear myself. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. So because of jealousy and hatred for Korra, the women, like I said, I call them women in the WhatsApp group, they were what? Anything Korra does is bad, whether it's good or not. And they went beyond Korra, beyond attacking Korra's sister Nancy. They went on Korra's father. They twisted everything that happened while Pa Obidi was with the daughter in California last year. They called this man all manner of names. They called it from saying useless to the worst thing you can ever imagine, that a Nigerian person raised in Nigeria, an older Nigerian, because when you talk about young Nigerians, you're looking at those from 6 to 18. Then when you talk about young Nigerians, you'll be looking at 18 to 24. But this woman, from her looks, you know, she's nothing close to that age range. And another thing that made her case so horrible is that she's also a Yoruba woman. Her name depicts that she's from Yoruba. Olufunke, that is Yoruba. And if you know Yoruba and what they stand for in Nigeria, it is tradition. It is respect. In Yoruba land, you can't greet your sister that is just a year older than you. You can't call her by her name. You have to call her by what? Like Auntie Funke. You can't just call her by her name. So this woman coming on Facebook repeatedly, disgracing herself and her family members, because it's not the Yoruba tribe that she disgraced. No, I can't say that. She disgraced herself, her family members, okay? Coming to call Korra's father by his name, insulting him, saying all manner of things, as though that was not enough. In one of her last videos before she went to Krikri, she was daring Nancy to come and arrest her. Daring Nancy that she cannot do a thing. And who is Nancy, by the way? Nancy is Korra Obidi's elder sister. Why is this video important? I've done the first live stream on this. I've done the second one. Some people were of the opinion that she was not arrested. To clear the doubt here, the person that was arrested is not Blessing. Okay? Blessing lives in Netherlands. This person lives in Abuja, Nigeria. She's a content creator, a blogger. So they are not the same person. For those thinking it was Blessing, it's not Blessing. So let's clarify that. Or maybe she's one of Blessing's friends, or they do content together, or all of them belong to the WhatsApp group that we are supporting Mr. Justin Dean. I don't know that much about their relationship. So we are talking about this blogger that is based in Nigeria, that has been stalking, harassing, cyberbullying Korra Obidi, Nancy Obidi, and Pa Korra Obidi. What is this telling us? There is an extent it will get to. You do something. I made live stream here in this channel, and I called up Nancy, and I said, I don't know why it's taking Nancy long to do something. So the first excitement that came to my mind when I saw that somebody was arrested for calling their father name was joy. At least Nancy took action. If Korra did something, brought something on social media that you want to talk about, yeah, you say it's public information. Likewise, Nancy, if Nancy brought something on social media, it's public information. But what would you say? Or how would you say that Pa Obidi did something to you? There is no name they did not call this man. There is nothing they did not speak about this man. They called this man pedo. They said, yes, that because he was killing mosquito, that he was doing so. There was nothing. That one particularly pierced my soul. And I had to come out here and made live stream about Pa Obidi. What was the reason for the live stream? We African, Nigerian or African that moved to America or came to America to live here, we invite our parents to come and stay with us, especially during Omugo, when you have a newborn. And most of our parents live here in America with us. So for you to come and label someone with that kind of name, trying to put something in our community, Nigerian community, African community, as though that's what our parents do to our children, that one pierced my heart. He really did. I'm not saying because my mother is here, that's why I'm trying to protect her. No, my mother came when I had a mugo. She's been to America so many times, she doesn't want to live here. You understand? No, it's not because of my parent. But because I know I have grandmas, grandpas in our community. And when I see them in events like this, I go to greet them. I know what they are doing for our children. They are trying to inculcate our culture, our tradition to all our children. And for the fact that they are not directly related to a child in our community, that does not stop them from being a grandma to that child. If they see that child anywhere doing something wrong, that Nigerian grandma will call the attention of the child. Say, no, you don't do it this way. Who is your mother? Where is your father? So they are very vital to us here. They are very important to our community. But these people took Pa Obidi, called him all manner of names. Are they trying to get him registered, to add into the registry of those doing things to children? I don't know what their agenda was. And that broke my heart. Because by the time your fellow Nigerians are saying this concerning you, you're now doing what? Fortifying the authorities to start digging for where there is nothing. And before you know it, it might bring something in our community. That is not who we are. Our grandparents, they are part of what? The family. And like they said, it takes a village to raise a child. And that's what they are doing for us. When you can't catch it, your mother, your father staying with you will be able to catch it. It takes a village. But for these people, they felt Pa Obidi needs to be crucified for being Korra's father. Just like this lady rotting now in detention, in jail in Kirkiri, will we crucify her for what she's saying about Korra? Will we crucify her mother for her bad behavior? Are we going to now start attacking her own parents for her bad behavior? So let's think about what is good for the goose is also good for the gander. Don't think because it doesn't concern me, I'm catching cruise. Because I remember when the attention of Longmouth was brought to my desk, I was like, okay, what she said, she was catching cruise. You're catching cruise at the detriment of somebody's peace of mind, at the detriment of somebody's integrity. Someone who has worked so hard as a single father in Nigeria to raise her 4 children, and even beyond the 4, the nephews, the nieces. Korra told us growing up, there was a large family when their mother died. So this man worked tirelessly to make sure that her kids were well taken care of. But you want to bring the man that is not on social media to crucify him for his adult children's behavior and lifestyle. Who does that? This particular lady that is in Krikri right now, chilling off with mosquitoes. The same mosquito they said Pa Obidi was killing mosquito. He's chilling off with the giant mosquitoes in Krikri. You see, life is what it is. They say what goes around comes around, what comes around goes around. I can't remember how he said exactly right now, but that is what it is. Let this be what? A lesson for all of us. Let this be that learning curve that we should be able to know when to draw the line. We should be able to know when to say, stop, you're crossing that line. Pa Obidi has nothing to do with you. If you have issues with Korra, bring it on against them. But this time, I am happy. To be honest with you, I'm not happy that she's languishing there, but I'm happy that Nancy took action. Let the record be made straight that somebody is saying something. Because it comes to a point you ask yourself, you know what? I'm done. I've had it up to here. I'm going to do something. And that's what they did. 11 counts of cyberbullying. That is the charge upon this woman's head. Let me also make it clear for those joining us now. 11 counts of cyberbullying. And to be honest with you, it's not a civil matter, it's a crime. Hey, people don't just get it. It's a crime. What will you say that it was because they were business rivals, they were competitors in business or doing, something. That's why she did what she did. No. According to them, they were catching crews on social media. No, you don't catch crews with people's reputation. You don't catch crews with people's integrity. You don't catch crews on someone that did nothing to you. Now, let me break it down a little more. If this lady is going for job application, trying to travel overseas, they are going to ask questions about your behavior. Have you been convicted of any crime? No. Have you been charged of any crime? People don't know what they intentionally or unintentionally brought upon themselves. And this is a classic case. How much has this person made on all the gibberish, all the nonsense he has spoken about Korra Obidi? How much? Does he what's going to jail for? No. It's not that it was a business, your competitor is taking you to jail because you guys had business misunderstanding or something did not go right. No. The quest for Mark Zuckerberg dollar is what put this person in Krikri, because you cannot tell me there is any other thing. I want to drag traffic. I want to make it. I want to do this. I want to do that. There are so many content to create. You can analyze a story without insulting people, without fabricating stories that you cannot verify. When I did a live stream about this, regarding them, asking them to leave Pa Obidi's name out of their mouths, check out the live stream. I can pull it up for all of us to understand. Check my channel out. I did 2 live streams on Pa Obidi. I did another 2 live streams calling Nancy out. Nancy, take action. When I was done doing that, I say you cannot cry more than the bereaved. I rest my case on this. That I did what I know best to do, to advocate for those who cannot speak for themselves. Because Pa Obidi is a Christian does not mean that you should take advantage of that. No. No. And because Pa Obidi is calm, cool, and collected does not mean you should take advantage of him. No. What offense did he commit? What crime did Pa Obidi commit? Nothing. The only thing this man did was to visit the daughter in Los Angeles. That was all. I'm going through my channel. For those that think we have been joking here, we haven't been joking. Nobody's stopping you from creating content. But before you go fabricating lies against people, and upon that, you're threatening them, and upon that, you're harassing them, telling them they can do nothing. There is nothing they can do, that they should not dare you. They cannot do anything. Before you go doing that, I've done a lot of live streams here, guys. Oh my goodness. I can't even begin to imagine how many live streams I've done here. I'm trying to pick up those so that those can go for reference. But if I don't find it in a jiffy right now, what I will do, I'm going to reshare them on my community page on Facebook so that others can actually go back there to see what I said. That was last year. And to all of you watching me today, thank you guys for joining me this great evening. I am so happy that this is not just hearsay. I am happy that this is a confirmed information that the police already made an arrest and they brought 11 count charges against this person. So now the other side of it is she's going to pay lawyers to get her out of jail. 11 counts of cyber bullying. She's now going to spend money, those money she made from Facebook, from fabricating story, calling Pa Obidi this one, saying Nancy that one. I don't know this person. I've never seen the page up until this issue. I have never seen the page of this person. But now I'm talking about it. Are there learning curves for us, content creators? Yes. Before you fabricate lies against somebody, find the original story. Anything you cannot prove, don't come here to talk about it. Anything you don't have the original source of the information, watch out. Watch out. Let me read some comments and we'll continue. Thank you guys immensely for joining me today. If you're just coming in, we are discussing that the news of the content creator being sent to jail for constantly harassing the Obidis has been confirmed. According to Sahara Report posted yesterday that the person was arrested on the 5th of February and the case was transferred to investigation unit in Lagos. I'm gonna get that information. It's actually on this device that I'm using to do this live stream. That's why I don't have access to it. I would have shared it before the live stream. However, that's okay. So the thing is, Sahara Report put it that this lady was arrested on the 5th and she has been transferred to Alagbo in Lagos, which is Kirkiri. And if you know Lagos, know Nigeria, here Kirkiri, that's a very horrible prison. Okay, so let me see if I can pull up Sahara Report so that we can read. All right, if you can hear me, let me know if you can hear me, okay? I don't know what happened to the live stream. For some reason, it just kicked me out and I'm streaming with a phone. So let me also be sure I can hear myself. If you can hear me, okay, let me know if you can hear me.
It's time to earn double points.
I don't want this. I don't want this commercials. All right. Can you hear me, MT? If you can hear me, let me know in the comment section. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Let me know in the comment section.
All right. Sorry about that. I don't know what I clicked on and it went off and we are right back on. If you can hear me, yeah. So let me read some comments while we adjust nicely. And let me read some comments. Okay. Marcia said, cyber bullying, cyber stalker. That's what this lady was charged. 11 counts. 11 counts. And then someone say, they make them learn no learn. Water is waiting. Exactly. Criminal record mode loading. Sincerely speaking, that is what is going to happen to this lady. Now she has a criminal record to her name, all because she came on social media to drag Korra that they have never shared boundary with. They have never met each other one-to-one. You don't know Nancy apart from social media. You don't know P.rison Obidi apart from social media. Or let's see if there are other things that she's not telling us. Maybe P.rison Obidi at some point in his life was her teacher or they were neighbors. Those ones we cannot verify. Because I can't understand why you be this bitter to someone that did nothing to you. It's not making sense to me. It might make sense to a lot of people, but make it make sense. And all Korra had done was to come on social media and share her life. Like I've suggested many times here, if you don't like what somebody is doing, block and move on. Or click on do not recommend. They will not recommend those pages to you again. But this will defy everything we say here and go to the other section, the opposite, on attack, on how to tarnish somebody's image. You have dragged Korra and her family, especially Korra, for the past 3 years. Aren't you tired already? What is left for you to say? Nothing. You have said everything on unthinkable. What else is left for you to say? What did you forget from the one you said 2 years ago, 3 years ago, last year? But no. If they don't talk about Korra, their audience will not be happy. This how to shred Korra, tarnish her image, their audience will not be happy. I've not gone on Facebook to scout around to see what is going on. I really want to know if people are advocating for this woman. Those that we are cheering her on in the comment section, I want to know what you guys are doing now to free her. Because for 11 counts, by the time you go through the court process, there are tons of evidence over this matter. A lot of them. Before Nancy could say, okay, let me charge this person to court, don't you think they would have gathered all the evidence? Of course they did. Even if this person decided to shut down her social media platforms, a lot of people also already have these videos that they spoke. The one I saw was from King Esther, where she was daring Nancy to arrest her, insulting Nancy to go into Hilda Bassi's restaurant to eat. So the thing is, I don't know. It has left the portion of content creating is now to insult people beyond words for doing you nothing, for no just cause. So now is a learning moment for a lot of people, especially for content creators. Those content creators in Nigeria, they have done what, will I say, very unprofessional. They're not even discussing these things they are saying because they want to talk about what that person shared on social media. There will be always something negative to talk about what you have shared. When Nancy welcomed her baby, to me, that was the greatest support to Nigerian women, because we like to bury our heads on traditions and culture. A lot of people would have gone that route of having children, but because of what the community will say, what people will say, even what God will say, because they are going to put all of those together. Say, yeah, you now say that God cannot be able to give you a child when you keep praying. But Nancy went on the science level. This is 2025. It's not 1930. It is 2025. The world has done what? Has advanced. There are so many ways to get to the mountain. So many ways. But they came, instead of celebrating Nancy, for at least giving some women hope, for encouraging women to be bold when they go through this route. But no, they came and dragged her for having a child that is biologically her, because it's her DNA that is in that child. They dragged her. And I believe that this woman also dragged Nancy at the time. So let me read more comments. Q Lady D said, Is this the same lady that said the police called her and was coming to arrest? Yes, that's the same lady. That is her. It's the same person. That is her. MTA said, I'm praying that Nancy take this thing far. Honestly, I pray they go to court. I was discussing with entertainment today. She said that the next thing now, they will start begging Korra's father. I said, if I were Nancy, I would tell the father, hey, daddy, this is not your battle. Just pretend as if you're not aware of it. It's not your battle. If they call you in court, you say you don't know these people. That's all. We are the people on social media. We have evidence. Before you come and say, oh, God will do this, God will not do that. I remember the joke I made, was it yesterday on Entertainment Daily's live stream? She was talking about two the music record label and the artist. She was talking about them to settle it out of court if God will not, body of Christ. I say, hey, let's go back to give unto Caesar what is due to Caesar, and unto God what is due to God. If you go against the law, face the law. If you go against somebody's spirit, then go to church and ask for forgiveness. They are two different things. If you offended the person, or you ask for forgiveness. If you stole, let the law take its course. So this one should not be, they were begging. They called their imam. They called their church pastors to come and beg. A pastor or people, before you go and beg the Obidis, ask them question, what really happened? Before you tell them to tamper justice with mercy, this one needs to get at least a little bit of that justice before we start thinking about tampering. By the time she spends 2 years in jail for cyberbullying, then when she comes out, she'll be able to tell her folks, her mates, her women in the WhatsApp group, CEO, it goes like this, it goes like this. Let all of us be careful. I don't know what I can actually pinpoint that Korra did to these people. The last time I checked, the body is Korra's body. The song, her song. The lifestyle, Korra's lifestyle. What did she do? Her house, her children, her father. What did she do? So I'm really looking forward to that case being taken very seriously, because I want to know what kind of defense they're going to come up with. I want to know the kind of defense these people are going to put up. We were just catching cruise. Catching cruise is not a defense. At the detriment of somebody's reputation, they will strike that one out completely. We're only following what her ex said. Which ex? Why didn't you verify? Did you confirm before you start calling this man, accusing him of doing this, of going to pretend to be killing mosquito? What evidence do you have of what transpired between this man, Korra, and the grandchildren? What evidence? Were you living with Korra at the time of the said case happened? No, Your Honor, I wasn't living. Were you Korra's nanny to have access to the home? Or did you interview the children to determine what really happened? No, Your Honor. Then why did you say that Pa Anthony Obidi is this and that? Your Honor, we were just catching cruise. We are just creating content. We are just content creators. That's not an excuse. It's not a defense. I'm trying to think of any defense they will come up with. I can't figure it out. So if you have any clue of the kind of defense these people are going to put out, let me know in the comment section, because I've ranked my head. I'm not seeing any. God is saying that long mouth should be next. Good. Everybody will just quiet down right now. Now that Sahara Report, if you know Sahara Report is that news outlet that you need to respect. Anything happening in Nigeria, whether police, government, or whatever, they will carry it for. They are not there for gossip conversation. So far it relates to government, so far it relates to the citizen, with police, law enforcement, they will carry it. And their news are very verified, very much verified. So when I saw it, I say confirmed that this person has been in detention since February the 6th. And today being the 20th, do the math. Then you'll be able to know how long this person has been enjoying the mosquitoes and the rubbish beans food that they serve them, and sharing bathroom with maybe 15 or 20 women, and sharing living space with 30 women in jail. So if I look at it from the 6th, oh, the month is almost over. So let's do 2 weeks. For the past 2 weeks, this woman daring Nancy. And when this happened, I tried to check this. Who knows if they're already, trying to rally around this lady on how to help her, because if she's still in detention after 2 weeks, and tomorrow is another weekend, hey, that means she might be there till next month too. Hey, gosh. Have you been to Krikri prison in Nigeria? Let me explain that place for you. That is the worst. Krikri, Kuje, these two prisons, don't do anything that will put you there. Don't do anything. And if you're nobody, when I mean a nobody, if you're not the president's child, if you're not the senator's pikin or governor's child, just mind your business. Because Nigeria is whereby if you have a little influence, they might reconsider one or two things. For you to land yourself in jail because of your mouth, because of bitterness, because of jealousy, because of hatred, you land yourself in jail. People that go to jail because their competitors in business was trying to kick them out of business, so they blocked one or two. You're fighting for what? Your means of livelihood. You're fighting for who? Mr. Chiropractor, right? How market? Has this guy called you since you've been in detention? Has he? Or are they making any moves on how to help you to come out? Are they raising money for you to hire an attorney? Let us learn to choose our battles. Let us learn to choose our battles. 11 counts charges on cyberbullying. 11. We were just talking about harassment, threats. We are talking about all of those. 11 counts. 11 whole counts. Give me 1 second. So think about it. Why is this person in jail? Why is she still detained? Why has she not made bail? This is a crime that she was charged with. Crime. on 11 counts. So they have to go through the whole court processes. And if you know Nigeria, adjournment and the courts in Nigeria are 5 and 6. Adjournment, 5 and 6. They will push this case, push this case, push this case until you make bail now, right? If they say, okay, because of the level of offense brought before this very court, you need to bring a civil servant. I spoke about it in my last live stream, so check it out. Thank you for the like. Thank you, guys. Like this video for me. Thank you for the like. They will say, because of the level of offense brought before this court, you have to get a level 16 in the civil service, level 16, with landed property in choice area of Lagos. Choice area these days is no longer Yanekbaja. They are talking about Ikeja. They are talking about Lekki, VI. And if you want to know the price of the property in Lekki, go and ask her tutorial. She will tell you. She just bought a home there. So you see what this lady's mouth brought to her, what she brought upon herself, because she was fighting a cause that has nothing to do with her. Because she was trying to brag. Do you know who we are? Now we get this space. The last time I checked, the space belonged to Meta. And Meta is owned by Mark. Until you change these things I'm talking about, it's still not your father's living room. So you cannot come on social media, turn on your ring light and insult people, accuse them without any evidence, and you think you go scot-free. No, it doesn't go that way. This will teach her a lesson that when she wakes up from this slumber, she will like, wow, so everything I've been saying, we are all wrong. Everything. How could you, a Nigerian born and raised child, call somebody's father a pedo? How could you say the father did this, did that, when you have no evidence to back whatever allegation we are putting against that person? And you have no respect for the person, and I believe you have respect for your own father. I believe she also respects those people she goes to give food to. How could you? How could you? Let me read more comments, okay? Let me read more comments. I'm going to catch up very quickly on the comments. Okay, let's see. You all notice how quiet they have been. Of course. Why wouldn't they be quiet? Who won't go jail? Who won't go be mosquito friend? They'll be quiet. They'll be quiet. Mercia said 9.99 will be next. She too is doing the most. Everybody should just learn. That's just advice I'll put her here. After this one, going to jail, all of JD Nigerian followers, let's see, this thing moved. Nigerian followers, where did I stop? Oh, sorry guys. Somebody was saying the sound is off. Can you guys hear me? Sound is off again. Can you hear me? Okay, I can hear myself, okay? So the sound is good. Okay, that was what happened before. I was looking for Q Lady D, okay. Followers, we probably stop following him now. No, they are not gonna stop because that's the audience they have, the negative audience. So they want to see Korra's downfall. They want to see, people punished. They want people to cry. I don't know if it gives them joy. Maybe it adds some more sleep to the hours they have to sleep. But the last time I checked, last year when we were talking about it, I heard Longmouth prescribing to her followers a kind of cold syrup that they can take, and it will help them sleep well. Okay, yeah, I talked about it when I was making reference to Longmouth. So guys, like of this video. If you haven't clicked the like button, click the like button to like the video. Support the live stream by subscribing to the channel. Follow me on Facebook if you are yet to do so, and at the same time join my membership if you like what I do here. So MTA said, I'm reading the article. Wait, Is a lot of them on the run now. Of course, why wouldn't they be on the run? Because you know what, Nancy say, you know what? Not this year, not 2025. I autolated it 2024, 2023, 22, not this year. I am done. Like I said, it gets to a point. You tell yourself you're done and you take action. And kudos to Nancy for taking action. Kudos for taking action. Next time, before you accuse somebody's father of what you cannot verify, think twice before you do that. Let's see. Now that Nancy has proven that she's not a failure, what can she do? Good question, gold. And her followers that were gingering her, because on the video she made saying that they're coming to arrest her, she tagged Blessing and one other person. So now all those people that have been cheering her from the background, cheering her, yeah, you go girl, you're the strongest I know, blah 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 blah. How market? I haven't seen GoFundMe on how to help this woman. She needs help right now. All of her now, she needs help because she's going to pay a lawyer to defend her. Her case is what? In FCID Lagos. All right, let's continue. QLDD, those of them, they are on the run, of course. They'll be quiet now. We've been telling them, be careful, be careful, be careful. Leave this man alone. Leave this man. And you know, the charge that was brought against this person was bordering on 11 counts. And the first on the list was Korra Obidi, Non-Sume, and Korra Obidi. So Nancy is not, this is not 2024. Let's take it that way. This is not 2024. This is 2025. Year of peace and enjoyment. And for Nancy right now, with her new bundle, she just wants to have peace. Leave her alone. If you don't like what she's doing on social media, block and leave. Or best option, click do not recommend. You won't see them anymore. So let me catch up on this. Others now at large between year 2022 and February 2025 in Nigeria. Of course, they have a lot of evidence because you know one thing, even if she's trying to defend herself, what would she call it? Catching cruise. That's no defense. Okay, it's not. Hey, Laura Lee, how are you doing? Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me today. MTA is saying those charges are serious. So Sahara tried to break it down in simple terms. I'm telling you, those charges are serious charges. And if I go now to tell you guys the punishment, let's pull it up because everything is, Google is your best friend right now in this age, okay? Let's pull up the punishment if the case is determined, okay? And then watch this lady is facing. Let's pull it up. Give me 1 second. Okay, the penalty. Let's see. According to Cybercrime Prohibition and Prevention Act of 2015. AI is giving me one. I don't want to use the AI one. Whoa. I want to get it from the law itself, though the act itself. Let me pull it off from. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. People should be careful. Be careful. Careful. Not because you want to get the algorithm to favor you. You're just there slandering people up and down and doing anything you think you can do and get away. Because in Nigeria, they don't take action. Let me give you an example of what I mean when I say they don't take action. AY comedian has been accused, dragged with false allegations on social media. and nothing happened. He eventually started by going to writing to the Inspector General of Police, trying to take action. I believe they went to beg, called all their pastors and all the imams and all the friends of AY to beg AY to drop the case. The charges were dropped. E-money was dragged forcefully. That one dropped. May Edochie, according to the story, May Edochie, they took action eventually, because what that person said about May Edochie is very damaging. And from what I read, the person was arrested. That was the only one. Mercy Chinwon, the artist, the gospel artist, Natalie Mbasi, these are people that bloggers have said horrible things about them, saying that Mercy Chinwon's child does not belong to her husband, Pastor Bless. Rather, it belongs to to Nathaniel Basti. There was all manner of things. And all of this, we did not hear anything about it, because they will go and beg. They will bring their pastors, bring their village members, prostrate on the ground, telling you they are sorry. So when I was thinking about what will happen next, by the time they get to court, they are going to argue the cases and all of that. And then if it comes to, Madam, you're not coming out of this, so you better start looking for another strategy. Maybe you should plead this. Let's settle this out of the court. I said to myself, Nancy, no agree. No agree. Even if you're going to agree, make sure you have your camera live. Because by the time the case will start going to court, Nancy will be updating us now. She's a lifetime blogger. Today, guys, this is Nancy here. We're going to court. You know, that lady that been charged to court for everything she did to our family. We are going for the hearing. Nancy will carry us along now. She be content creator, is a content. Nancy, make sure you carry us along, because we're interested. And make sure you do not agree. Even if you're going to agree, let this person spend at least few more days. You heard me. In that Krikri, with all the mosquitoes and all the beans they are going to cook to give to this person. Let this person be what? That scapegoat that will make others to understand the Obidis are not smiling. They are not laughing this time. 2025 is not 2024. Korra, madam, keeping quiet. No, I don't want stress. I don't want stress. Just leave me. Let me do my thing. Korra, we did not ask for your opinion in this one. Nancy can handle this one, because we know Nancy, when she mean business, she mean business. Korra should not come and say, you guys know I don't like trouble. We know you don't like trouble. Maintain your corner right now. Nancy, please, follow this thing to the logical conclusion. If the courts find this person guilty, let them go to prison. If the court say they're going to pay 150,000 or 200 or 5 million or 10 million plus 2 years prison terms, let them serve the terms. So next time, if anybody should carry their camera, they will think twice. To be honest with you, that's what I think. Okay? Pa Obidi is a church man. Pa Obidi will say, okay, my daughters is okay. I believe she has learned her lesson. Pa Obidi, please, I think God beg you. This is not your matter. This is Nancy, the Nigerian police, the court system, and this blogger. Let this person serve what? As that scapegoat, so that others will learn to take Pa Obidi's name out of their lips. Unless they have any evidence to prove of what they've accused this man, they should bring it to court. I am so vested in this case. I am interested. So Nancy, I want to tell you kudos to you. Kudos. Ada Cable. Ada Delta Cable. I'm telling you kudos. Nalaka, you say you did the right thing. Defend your father. When he was suffering to raise you guys, nobody was there. All these people coming now, they didn't know how you guys got it through. They didn't know. Korra was just 10 when your mother died. They didn't know what your father put in, the investment, the time, the energy, the emotion. he poured into whatever he did when raising you guys. Then one banshee will come from nowhere to come and bring mouths. Papa Obidi did da. Nancy, I trust you're not going to slack on this one. And you're not going to slack. I trust you're not going to slack at all. You're not going to slack. You're going to follow this thing to logical conclusion. If the penalty for that offense is 2 years, let them serve it. If it's 10 years, 2 years and 10 million naira, let them pay it. Because I remember how she was daring you. Come and arrest me. What can you do? You can't do nothing. Madam, how far? I hope there is a Instagram or YouTube or Facebook or a phone where you can see the likes of Oyoyo asking you question, how far? Before you dare somebody again, ask yourself, can this person carry this weight? Nancy is not only capable, she's more than capable. It's only Korra that I have a problem, that one will start, oh no, Korra, stay in LA. This matter is handled in Nigeria. Obidi, that God I take back you. Please, trust Nancy on this one. She has never failed, right? Trust her seriously. She's going to do a good job. Let her use this person and teach others lessons. She's not the only one. But Nancy already understood the law of the land, Nigeria, right? And then where is Nancy's jurisdiction? Nigeria. This person, Nigeria. So it's easier to handle. When you start doing international jurisdiction, it becomes a problem. You're in Nigeria, you're trying to institute an action in another country. It becomes a problem. But this one is going to serve as what? Deterrent to others. So let me read more. Katuri is here. How are you, Katuri? Hi, Tina. How are you? Thank you guys for, Midrain, how are you doing today? Thank you guys for joining me today, all of you. I really appreciate your time. Honestly, because of this news, I went on my profile on Facebook. I said, feeling excited. You know why? I am tired. Just let them be. No. If this was just because of Nancy and Korra, I say, yeah. After all, they are content creators. But this goes beyond content creating. This one is against a man that has nothing to do with you. This lady that is doing this thing, that is now in detention for the past 2 weeks, she's been in jail and she's in Krikri maximum. Krikri. Has anybody come to insult her parents? I think the answer is no. Is Nancy saying her mother is a thief, her father is a thief, or this? No. If you have a problem with your fellow content creator, sweat it out with the person. Leave their parents out of it. When you guys got engaged in content creating, the parents were not there. And another thing we should understand is that you don't actually have control over your adult children because they are now independent, living on their own, doing things for themselves. They are no longer under your care. You've done everything that was required as a parent when they were under your care. The moment they start charting their own course, living their separate lives with their families and all of that, you cannot dictate how they live their lives. So for someone to sit comfortably in her home and insult another parent because of whatever it is going on with her child, I think that is the level of stupidity. Unfortunately, that's what it is. Because if that person is a little smart, just a little, you understand that if you have a problem with Oyoyo, you go after Oyoyo. If you have a problem with Korra's content, talk about the content and leave the people out of it. That's what they are not getting, right? I really want to see that somebody will make a plea post on Facebook, and especially Mr. Korra Obidi. I really hope you make a plea post. Hi, guys. Hi, fans. Whatever. That one of us is down, one of us is in detention, and we're trying to see how we can support. If you have anything to support, chip in here, chip in there. You know, the way they were making those donations for Mr. Korra Obidi. I want to see that happen. I want to see the likes of Blessing doing that, the likes of a Longmouth doing that. Let somebody come out. But for 2 weeks, we've not seen anything like that. What does that tell you? They don't want to get involved. They don't want to get involved. So why was this lady fighting? What was the just cause again? None. What was she really fighting for? Nothing. The last time I checked, this marriage was between a man and a woman. And when he couldn't hold anymore, they said, you know what? We are going our separate ways. So there is no point coming here to drag each other. I remember when Mr. Korra Obidi was calling Korra public toilet and all of that. We came out here and said that is wrong. You don't. We did all of that. Based on what they threw out on social media, we came here to call it for what it is. We did not go fabricating stories, telling you how he was doing this with their children or not. Do not. All right, let me read more comments. I don't want this live stream to be overly long. If you're watching me and if you haven't liked this video, come on, guys. Like the video for me. I'm not seeing the like button go on. Like the video, share the video. If you like what I do here, join my membership here at Oyoyo's World on YouTube. Like up this video. That's the much you can do for Yo-Yo today. Like the video, like the video, like the video. I'm saying that how many times now? More than 3 times. Let me see the like button go up, okay? Like the video and support by subscribing to my channel on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook, contribute in the comment section, and share your opinion, okay? I will definitely read those, especially in the comment section. Hey, UD, how are you? Sonia Pink, how are you? Yay, all right, let's read more comments. Kirkiri said, they aren't going to have nothing to say with no proof except they need to tell the truth. The truth was they were jealous. Kirkiri, I've been trying to, you know, when something happened, okay, being an officer of the court, I was trying to, you know, figure out what could be this people's defense. I was thinking, trying to, okay, in as much as I wouldn't say I follow Korra on every live stream, but I was just trying to rack my brain to see what could be their defense. I found nothing. Because you know why? Korra has never done a sit-down video. Guys, what I want to discuss today is actually very burdensome, but I want to air it out so I can feel free. She has never done that. To say, I noticed what happened in my house. Please don't tell anybody that my father did this, my father did. I've never seen that happen. And Nancy has not done the same. So where are these people getting this information from? Or was I excluded from the gist? Maybe I was excluded. I don't know where they get the information from. What you don't have anything to back it up, the original source of that information, do not come and share. There was this popular Nigerian actress and entrepreneur that just announced, you know, pregnancy, and a lot of people ran with that and started making. No, she announced pregnancy, which was a good thing. Tons of people came out to celebrate because that would have been her first baby, you know. People were like, congratulations, congratulations. Boom, 2 days after, a blogger came out that her pregnancy belonged to so person. 2 days after. So people ran, turned on their ring lights. It was a subject of discussion. Yes, it's, hey, so it's P.rison Obidi's child, Paned's child. That the man's name was Ned Nwoko. They started dragging Ned, drag Ned. Hey, Ned is welcoming another child with Tina, with Chika, without any verification. Ned came out. Ned is a senator in Nigeria. Came out and put on a disclaimer. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I did not welcome any baby with any person. Chika Ikena said, I am not part of polygamy. I never subscribe to polygamy. My child does not belong to Ned. I don't know what you guys are talking. Stop speculating. Before you run with information you cannot verify, please take a moment. Rather, wait. There are so many things to discuss on social media. So many things. All right, let me read more comment. As you come in, like the live stream, please like the live stream, okay? Very good, Nancy. That is coming from Sonia Ping. This is excellent, Sonia. I don't even know how excited I am. I hope this teaches all of Mr. Justin's followers and other bloggers to stop harassing people. Exactly. God bless you richly, beautiful. Thank you so much, UD. I heard one said that she went too far. Who said she went, that who went too far? Is it Nancy that went too far, or the blogger went too far? Who went too far? Let me know who went too far in this case. Let me understand it better. Okay, give me 1 second. Please let me know who went too far. I need to know who went too far, okay? Jocelyn said, really, God will, ooh. Okay, Jocelyn, God will punish you then, punish your generation. Yes, so you, I'm not talking about your parents, you and the generation you're creating. If you came here to say, God, that not be only God, thunder fire you there. I'm here, fire you there. All right, let's continue. With this, how long can she go to prison if convicted? That's what I'm trying to, for some reason, it's not pulling it up for me. I tried to open the art, it's a PDF. For some reason, it's not pulling it up for me. And I don't know why. I'm gonna try it again to see if that will come up. They have different charges. They have, I don't like the one AI is giving me. AI is summarizing for me, but I don't like that one. I don't trust AI information. I'm sorry. That's why I'm not using it. I'm trying to get it from the government site, but for some reason, Nigerian government site is not coming up. Let me put it cyber stalking. Cyber stalking. Why is not opening? I don't know why it's not opening up for me. Cyber stalking. Let me be precise and say there are different cyber stalking. Let's see if AI is the one that is coming up first. I don't want that. Okay, let me just follow what AI is saying since the art itself is not opening up. Okay, AI is saying for cyber stalking, fine up to 10 million or imprisonment up to 3 years just for one crime. Remember, there are 11 counts. 11. So one is just 3 years, 10 million, and they're now going to talk about the harassment part of it. They're going to talk about other things listed under that 11 counts. So I'm gonna click on this again. If it doesn't open up for me, I don't know what is happening. I was trying to get it from the Nigerian site, but for some reason, I don't want to get it from these law firms I'm seeing here. But let me see what I can. Yeah. So it's not opening up, but AI summarizes it for me, and that's one of the things. One of the things, okay, one is cyber stalking, and the penalty is 3 years imprisonment with a fine of, or a fine of 10 million. So it's not here. And until you make bail, I've given bail condition in my previous live stream where I talked about this particular case as well. If your bail condition, depending on the the seriousness of the offense or seriousness of the crime, if the bail condition, if the crime is so serious, your bail condition will be high. It could be, it must be a civil servant, that's somebody in civil service. That's Nigerian, the way they do it, in civil service, and it's not a level 8, which is just a graduate getting into civil service. No, they will be looking at senior employees of the government. They're looking at level 14, 16, and thereabout, and they must have landed properties. Okay, they must have landed properties in choice area. They are going to list the kind of area they are going to have those landed properties. And the thing is, You have to know the relationship you have with those civil servants that will surrender their name against your offense. You get what I'm saying? That's why I say these things are serious. Sometimes let us not be greedy because of how much Mark Zuckerberg Facebook is going to pay you. You're now forgetting the fact that you're tarnishing other people's image. It doesn't make sense. Let's be mindful. If Korra dance, come and say, she doesn't even know how to dance. Look at what she's doing. Somebody else can do it better. Fine. Not because Korra is dancing, they say her father was useless. That's why Korra came to dance. You see the two things I'm talking about here? Korra, a full-grown woman, 33 years of age, dancing. Instead of you to say, wow, is that all you got? She can't even dance well. This person does it better. That person does. If you don't know how to dance, please take your camera back inside. But no, rather what they will now come to say is that, look at the kind of human being this man raised. It has nothing to do with you. The best thing you need to learn is how to mind your damn business. All right. Let me I saw a comment that was making me laugh. Kile did this, right? MTN and then start laughing. Okay. Let me see where I stopped, okay? Katori, I don't know about that. So you've been hearing that she's a housekeeper. A house help. No, I don't like speculation, so I don't know about that one. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh, Jocelyn, now I see what you mean. Okay, sorry about that. I thought you were busy here cussing me out. Okay. Say because she let other people do her dirty work, going after parents and insulting family from bloggers. Oh, no, I take that back. You are not serious. You are not serious. Bye. All right. So, Midri said the haters, bloggers will be scared to travel to Nigeria now. Exactly. And also, let me also try to say this here. You know, when you're vying for a position, maybe public service, they're going to ask you to answer some certain question. Have you committed any offense? Have you been charged by any criminal offense? You understand? So those are the things the person is going to answer. And if you're traveling overseas, if you're going to apply for visa, especially American visa, speaking about the one I know, they're going to ask you, you're going to answer in that form. Have you been charged of any offense? Have you committed any criminal offense? And once you click tick, yes, I was charged with cyber stalking. You think America will give you visa to come so that you now come here and start cyber stalking people? It's not going to happen. So look at the kind of thing this lady has brought upon herself just because she was creating content on social media. Just because she did not know when to draw the line. Look at what she brought upon herself because of hatred and anger and jealousy. Look at what she brought upon herself. Now by the time this case is done, let's assume that she was charged and the court ruled and they now sentenced her to 2 years, to 3 years in prison and some money as well. What do you think will become of her? She did not do this because of mistaken identity. No. She did not get herself there because of what she was fighting for, the land that her father, gave her own inheritance. No. She got herself into it because she was defending a man that she has never met. Korra's ex. Fighting for him, right? Landed you to now become a criminal. Let's assume This whole thing went through the due process of the court, and then bam, sentence was handed down, and this person was convicted. So she will now be labeled a criminal for a man you have never met one-on-one. What were you fighting for? I don't know. Two adults got into a relationship called marriage. It did not work out. They went for their separate ways, got a divorce. But you said, no, you must walk by force. That it was because she's a bad person. That's why the guy left her, right? Did the man ask you to fight for him? Did Justin ask you? You guys go see now. He go deny all of you now. Washing hands, clean. I don't know these people. So let's be thinking about it. It's a very serious thing. So if you're still out there bringing some serious headache to those that did not do anything to you, cursing them out, calling them, framing things against them, be careful. If you don't have any evidence to back what you're saying, be extremely careful. Because you know what? It might come back to bite you. And when it comes, it will bite very hard. Social media is fun. Basically for entertainment. People come there for their release, to release the stress of the day, to have fun, to get entertained. Don't be a source of pain for others because you're creating content. Let all of us content creators learn from this woman's mistake. I wouldn't even call it mistake, because she dared them to come and arrest her. So it was she's intentionally doing what she did. She was doing them intentionally. If you could curse somebody out, and after doing all of those you did to them, you still dared them to do their worst, that means you were in your lucid moment when you did whatever you did. Your mind was alert. Your brain function was in full gear. Will you come and play insanity? Insanity, in what sense? You concentrated on this family for months. It can't be insane now, no. It cannot be insanity. If it's insanity, you'll be cursing everybody you see. Anybody that you see, you will curse the person. So what kind of defense is she going to come out? That she had mental situation? That's why I really cannot understand it. I really can. Give me one moment. So I don't see the defense, but they will come out with something. Less, you should just get some money available, make money available for good lawyers, not the one that cannot be able to defend your case, because your case is a very serious one. Make sure you get good lawyers, if possible. Hire the silk wigs, the silk wigs, the silk gown. That is SAN, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Don't just go and hire, I just graduated from law school lawyers. Look for sorry guys. Sorry about that, guy. So let us be mindful. Let us be careful. Let us also remember that we are still what? All right, let me read the last comment, then we'll be calling it a day today. It's been a pleasure having all of you here. I really appreciate your time. I'm enjoying your analysis. Thank you so much, Tina. Thank you. We need Support Nancy. She did a good thing. Of course, Nancy did a good thing. Guys, exactly. Slide believe. Exactly. All for a white man mentality, mental slavery. Exactly. Honestly. People should be careful. Extremely careful. So, thank you. So, guys, unfortunately, I will not be staying beyond this time. I want to appreciate all of you for joining and also advise all of us here, content creators, to be mindful of how we bring pain to other people. Let us be mindful. For the fact that you have the microphone, you have the ring light, you have the camera, does not mean you should be source of pain for another human being. You can do your analysis without insulting people. You can make your content without, interfering with people's lives. Korra Obidi is a full-grown adult. Likewise, Nancy, full-grown adult. If you have a problem with them, face them heads on. Don't go and look for their sisters, because this thing was rubbed off on Nancy's husband. They brought Nancy's husband into it. It abused all of them. We saw how it played out. All of Nancy, even Korra Obidi's brother in Canada, they insulted all of them. Tell me one simple reason why you should do that. The brother till today is not interested in coming on social media. Tell me one thing or one reason why you should do that. If Korra is a dancer, you don't like her dancing, come after her dance. Leave her personal life out of it. There's so many ways to create a content without you being offending or going contrary to the law. If you don't know how to do these things, find out, ask questions, do research, let Google be your best friend. You will be able to figure things out and be safe out there. We all know that these green dollars, Benjamin, is shocking a lot of people. If you're in Nigeria, you're making $100 a month from social media. That is 160,000 naira. It's a lot. And some people think because, I have to make it to 200. What will I do? Let me go and drag Korra, drag the wig on her head and the brazier on her chest. Think again. Oh, I got a gift. Sonia Pink, thank you so much for the super chat. Super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. God bless you real good. So to my fellow content creators, you abused Nancy, she welcomed a child. Imagine that Nancy's action gave a lot of women in Nigeria hope. Instead of you to commend her, you're there tearing her apart. Instead of you to encourage, some people are born to be pioneers. And that's what Nancy became. She was not the first person to welcome a child through surrogacy in Nigeria. But sorry about that, guys. So in rounding up, like I was saying, Nancy wasn't the first woman to welcome a child through surrogacy, but she is the first woman to ever come out boldly and shared her experience, shared her journey. Others did this, pretended they were pregnant and came out with a baby. But Nancy told all of us, I was all right, guys. I'm getting a call and I need to attend to it. I do apologize. I have to end this live stream this way. But I want to appreciate all of you for joining me today. And Sonia Pink, thank you so much for the super sticker of $3. God bless you real good. We are interested in this conversation and we'll be following this case through. I am so happy that a Nigerian is taking action. I am super happy that a Nigerian, Nancy Ada Cable, defend your father. And you have my support in doing that. Ada Cable, Ada Delta, and Ibu Munyani, our wife, we are proud. Defend your father. Defend yourself. Defend your sister. Defend your sister. I commend you for that action. And I'm asking to follow through. They are going to use church to blackmail you. Biko, for the sake of God, oh, forgive and forget. Oh, to err is human, to forgive is divine. We all know that part of the scripture very well, right? But at the same time, we also know that what is good for the goose is also good for the gander. Yeah, we also know, give unto Caesar what is due for Caesar. So if you commit a crime, face the law. And if you insult somebody or commit an offense, sin against God, go to God in prayers and ask why. So guys, I got to go. Okay, thank you guys for joining me today. Unfortunately, I have to go. Thank you guys immensely. I really appreciate all the support and the contribution in the comment section. Keep me posted of the goings of this case. I am invested. Okay, I'm ready. We are going to be talking about it. Even if they start court proceedings, we'll be following it as well. Until I see you guys in my next one, stay blessed and stay out of trouble. Bye, everyone. Yes.